Video.
Okay.
Look at the camera there. Say your first and last name and where you're from.
Ian Vogel from Chico, California.
All right, doing 5 laps today in the 458 Italia with a buddy. And we're in first gear. We'll pull straight out and to the left. And we'll just pull straight forward right up just past that wall so I can look this way. But we'll try not to make a turn yet just so I can see. A little more, and let me see what this Cayenne's doing here. After the Cayenne, we should be clear. They're just kind of cruising, so I'm going to give him a little bit of running room here before we go. And you're okay to go. Tight turn to the left, right up between the blue cones there. Straight up on the track, and you're clear to go. And shift up one. Now just stay in that gear for now. We're going to go to the green cone. That's like I said, connect the dots. We're going to go green cone to green cone. And at the apex, that's where we can start rolling on the throttle. And just nice and smooth, and you can go as fast as you want to go. Now just stay in that gear, just accelerate. Shift up. Keep accelerating to the orange cone, shift up again. And brake. Now one downshift on the other side. Now no more shifting, just let the car roll at that speed there. All the way to the bottom, and at the apex, start rolling on the throttle. And you can full throttle all the way to the orange cones on the left. And brake. Brake, we're going to connect that cone to that cone. Just a nice smooth line connecting the dots there. Right here, accelerate up to the orange cones there on the right. Because that's where our next turning cone will be. Green cone to green cone. And accelerate, you can full throttle all the way up to the orange cones on the left. There you go. Brake and one downshift on the other side. Tight to the apex. I'm going to show you something that's pretty cool here. Go fast to the orange cones on the right hand side. Shift up. Now just lift off the gas. Don't brake and get close to that cone there and drive a straight line straight to that single green cone out there. And usually that momentum, see right out there.
Oh, yeah, way out there.
Yeah, green to green. Now roll on the throttle and go as fast as you want to go. I'll tell you when to shift. Downshift. Now release the brake and just let it coast through the turn. Keep turning. There you go. Keep turning. And accelerate out. Perfect. And brake. Now one downshift on the other side. Now just leave it in that gear there all the way through all this here. Now fast to the orange cones on the right. Now just lift off the gas. Let it just kind of coast over the hill. That's a good speed there. Roll on the throttle all the way up to the orange cones on the left. Brake, just let it roll through the turn, and at the apex you can start rolling on the throttle. Now watch, the faster we go to the orange cones on the right hand side, just lift off the gas. Close there. Now accelerate up a little bit, go right out to that cone. That's perfect. And then turn tight to the apex and throttle up. Brake and just let it coast through the turn. Real tight turn there. There you go, keep turning. That little pulsing you feel is the traction control. Okay. And brake. Now one downshift. Release the brake, let it roll. And fast to the orange cones on the right. There you go. Just lift off, let it roll over the hill. Smooth on the throttle, all the way up to the orange cones on the left. Brake, let it roll through the turn, tight to the apex, and accelerate out. Just lift off, close to the green cone there, straight line, accelerate up a little bit. We'll catch him by the straightaway here. Tight to the apex, just keep creeping up closer to that car there. Go past him on this side. Brake, just let it roll through the turn. Roll tight, keep turning, turn more. And you're good all the way up to the orange cones. And brake, one down downshift. I'm going to let a car come past us real quick, okay?
Okay.
And follow the white Audi. Keep your hands on the wheel, follow that car. You're all clear.
There we go.
There you go, green to green. And accelerate all the way up to the orange cones on the left. And brake, one downshift. There you go, let it roll through the turn. We got one more lap. And throttle all the way to the orange cones on the right. There you go, close to the apex. Accelerate up a little bit. There you go, just let it roll at that speed there. Green to green. Tight to the apex, roll on the throttle. There you go. Okay. And brake, one downshift. And let it roll at that speed there. Just let it roll. Keep turning, turn more. Throttle out. There you go, nice. And brake, one downshift. And release the brake, let it roll. Throttle up to the orange cone on the right. There you go, we'll just lift off, let it roll. And Ian, I'm going to give you one more lap, okay?
Alright.
Go all the way up to the orange cones here on the left. That one car kind of held us up there. One downshift. Tight to the apex. And accelerate all the way up to the orange cones. Shift up. And close to the apex. Accelerate up a little bit. Now let it roll at that speed there. Green to green. Tight to the apex. And throttle. There you go. Now just stay in that gear. And brake. Brake more, one downshift. Release the brake, let it roll. Real tight. Keep turning. Throttle out. There you go. And brake. A little more brake. One downshift. Release the brake. So you're getting real smooth with your driving line. That's good. All the way to the orange cones. Green to green. Smooth on the throttle. All the way up to the orange cones. And brake. And this time what we're going to do is we're going to drive straight across there, right between the white cones. Just stay in that gear, and as we come in, it'll automatically downshift for you. How was that?
Oh my god. That was intense.
Good. That was good.
Oh my god.
Your driving line was really, really good. Now, when you do the Super Leggera,
Yeah.
it's very easy on the shifting there. Because that straightaway there, you'll get up to fourth,
Uh-huh.
brake, and one downshift. And then it's just third gear for the entire track, no more shifting.
Oh wow.
So, until you get back to that straightaway. Now, one thing I noticed when we're coming onto that straightaway,
Uh-huh.
you're already starting to do this with your fingers, looking for the shifter.
Okay.
You'll be straight and halfway down that straightaway before you have to shift.
Okay.
Okay?
Alright.
Go all the way around the outside of the tent there. Everything else you did really good. You connected all the cones just right. It was very nice.
I started to really feel it, but every once in a while I feel like I'm going way too fast,
Right.
and you feel me let off the gas way before I needed to start braking.
That's
I'm just
okay.
not used to going that fast.
I would rather somebody be more conservative. Yeah, we'll go past them. We'll park just before the red one.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd rather somebody err on the side of caution as opposed to driving over their head. So you did
Yeah.
fantastic. I have no complaints whatsoever. That was beautiful.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, straight ahead. Yeah, because I never stop right there. Pull both shifters at the same time. That'll be neutral. Then turn the wheel all the way to the left until it stops. Yeah, I'd rather somebody do that, like I said, instead of driving over your head. But your driving line, the most important thing is a driving line.
Uh-huh.
Get that down. The speed will automatically follow.
Okay.
Okay, and every instructor here knows exactly what every car can do through the turns.
Mhm.
So just trust them. But
Okay.
don't drive faster than you're comfortable with. We
All
never
right.
we never want you leaving here going, man, that was nerve-wracking. We
Yeah.
want you to have fun.
Okay. Holy cow.
No, super job.
Shaking with adrenaline right now. I can't wait to get in the next car.
Anything you want to say in your video there before I turn it off?
No, this is a great experience. Thank you so much.
Very nice job. I'm going to stop.